Welcome back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to teach y'all how to ride a motorcycle. Let's get straight up into it. So, today I'm going to teach you how to ride a motorcycle. I'm going to be using a 1973 Honda XL175. Y'all know its channel. Y'all know it. I like to call it the Silver Bullet. That's just my name. That's not what its real name is. So, I'm going to teach y'all how to ride a bike. Obviously, this one's non-electric start. So, if you had an electric start, it would be up here. You're going to want to make sure you have your key switch on. That is the first deal when you're going to want to start your bike. Key switch. Next deal, fuel, and then your action. Your kill switch is first, then your key switch is second, and your fuel. And then you kick it. Boom. Like that. But today, I'm going to teach you how to ride a bike. Point of view mode. So you're going to be able to see how to take off. And teach you how to take off, which is the number one deal. And it's the number one mistake everybody makes when riding a bike. And I am no exception to that rule. No mic, so y'all might not be able to hear me, so I'm yelling. I'm no exception to that rule. When I first started riding, I was riding this 2000 Honda 100R dirt bike, and I gave it too much throttle one time, and the bike ends up on top of you. So I'm no exception to that rule. But I'm going to get suited up. When riding, you want to make sure you have your helmet, gloves, jacket, pants, and all that. Don't do like me and not wear a helmet and not wear pants and all that. But I'm going to get a jacket on so I can hold my phone and be able to hold a point of view camera on my hat, and we'll get started in this video. So, yeah. Alright, so your first deal you're going to want to do is start your bike. That's your first thing you want to do. Well, not truly. Your first thing you want to do is you want to get associated with the bike. You want to kind of become one. So you want to get in a good seating position, not too far back, not too far forward, kind of in the middle of the seat. Your legs are going to hug the tank a little bit, and that's good. So, alright, so on every single bike, you want to know where your clutch is. Your clutch is always, I don't care, it's always going to be on the left side. That's always going to be your clutch in every standard bike. Your brake is going to be on the right, and your throttle's right here. You want to know where those three are. Fundamental. If your bike has rear view mirrors, you want to have those set to where they show a little bit of your body and what's behind you. That's fundamental. You want to know where your horn is and your blinkers and all that, but that's not important to riding. So, then, after you figure out where your clutch is, alright, we're back after that. Our shop's starting to get worked on. So, we're finally getting that expanded. He just came today to drop the poles, so he'll be dropping them later today. So where was I? Alright, so I told y'all where y'all throttle brake. Y'all know where all that is probably. You want to get conformed with your transmission. So mine is a 4-speed I'm riding right now, so 1 down, 3 up. It's always going to be 1 down. So let's get this started, and I'm going to go ahead and get the point of view on, and we're going to get to taking off. Let's go. Me, I have to kick. Me, I have to kick. what I'm doing right now is I'm grabbing my clutch. So, right there, you see, grabbing the clutch. So that's the first thing you want to do is grab your clutch. No big deal. Alright, so next thing you want to do is going to be, you see I'm grabbing the clutch. Next thing you want to do is put your bike in first gear. Now to take off, this is the most complicated part. I like to push the bike. So I like to walk with the bike, and then slowly, to take off, you slowly release your clutch while giving it throttle, and you take off. Just like that, you're off. Now you're riding a motorcycle. So first thing you want to do is you want to go through your gear. Alright, so now to shift. Grab your clutch, up shift, you go up, and then you do the same thing but taking off, and you can do it faster. So you can shift super fast. You can dump the clutch while shifting. That's no big deal. In fact, I dump the clutch a lot while shifting. So now you're riding. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go to the next part. So as you see, we're moving along. We're moving along pretty darn fast, actually. So that's pretty good. Yes, there was audio in this, but the audio's been turned off. So turn down. Alright, so we're coming up to a stop. You can see I'm pointing at the clutch, and then I downshift twice. The reason I say pull the clutch is so that way you can start giving your brake and slowing down. Turn your turn signal on if you're going to turn. Highly recommend it. So as you see, I'm doing that, and then we take the turn. And then I just continue going, and I continue shifting. Very simple. Very good. And guys, this is going to be a hard video to edit, so please smash that like button while we're right here, and go get you some merch. Alright, so up here we're going to come to a stop. Now when you come to a stop, you want to pull your clutch, and then I like to start easing into the handbrake, and then press the foot brake all together, and you can come to a stop. And then downshift to first gear, and and keep holding your clutch and you're at a stop. Okay, so I'll show y'all a prime example of that. That was just me slowing down and turning around. I'll show y'all a prime example of that here in a little bit. Second. I'm in third gear now. And I'm about to be in fourth. Alright, so I come to a stop because there's this dude on a tractor right here. Alright, he said you can go, so I kept going. You always stop for bigger equipment and cars if they're zooming by. Get out the way, because that's your number one enemy, is idiot drivers. Very simple. Now, we're coming up to a stop here real quick. It's going to be a stop sign. And this is going to be a very important learning lesson. So, as you can see, I said grab the clutch. And then you want to start easing into your handbrake and then your foot brake. Make sure you do go in the first gear. Alright, so now we're at a dead stop. And now that you guys stop, you gotta continue going. Now it's just like taking off. It's just like taking off. So basically, you do everything you have to do just to take off, because that's what you're doing again. And this is what happens when you try to take off and you don't give it enough throttle. As you see, I'm still kind of signaling. This is what happens right here. You stall. Very simple. You stall. So I just kicked it over, kicked it again, and now we're running. Now I'm going to try to take off again. And now we're going. I stalled twice. That's what happened when you try to take off. Alright, so now we're going. Very simple. And so it's very easy to ride a bike, as you can obviously see. I think
almost anybody can ride a bike, no matter your conditions or nothing. And as I was saying earlier, the clutch is always, no matter what, is going to be on the left side, right, on the left side of the handlebar. That's going to be your clutch handle, unless the bike is custom built. If it's a custom built bike, like our co-worker Sean, who y'all will see coming up in the video very soon, hopefully I'll be able to get him in the video. He's pretty damn cool. He likes watching. Shout out to you, Sean. You know who you are. He has a custom bike, cool looking old Harley. I believe it's I don't know what it is. I believe it's Shovelhead. I might be wrong. Don't roast me. But his clutch is a foot clutch because it's a custom built bike. So now you're coming up in. So now you're coming in. You do the same thing to slow down, and then boom. So you'll see him going into the yard, and I make the mistake about laying the bike down because I try to. All right, so our wood's there. Whoop! There's where the bike about goes down. Slippery right there. No big deal. So as y'all can see right there, our wood for our shop is here. So obviously the shop is getting worked on right now as this video's up. And boom, just like that, you just learned how to ride a motorcycle. Thanks for watching. Congratulations, you learned how to ride a motorcycle. Hope you enjoy it. But let me tell you, riding a bike is very easy. So now you just want to kill it, turn your gas off, turn your key off, and you just rode a motorcycle. That easy. How cool is that, guys? So there you go. Now you just learned how to ride a motorcycle. And now, just like that, that's how you ride a motorcycle. I'm on my old camera, so the audio is probably complete garbage. The video quality is probably complete garbage compared to what y'all are used to. But hey, $50 camera. I'm not pissed. But just like that, that is how you ride. That is how you ride a motorcycle. So now that y'all know how to ride a motorcycle, be sure to like, follow, share, and subscribe to see more of this bike, or this bike, or this bike, or this Superhawk. And I'm going to go ahead and elaborate on my one decision. When I said, I know I stalled it a couple times, I'll even in. I'm sorry for the bad video quality of the point of view deal. It's my first time using this setup, so please bear with me. So this bike requires a decent amount of throttle. This bike requires normal. That bike requires a little bit more than this one, but the bike inside the house, our Superhawk, requires a lot of throttle to take off. So every bike is different. So before you start riding, get to know your bike, get to know what it is, and really just be safe and enjoy the open roads. That's all I can tell y'all guys, because riding an old vintage Honda, there's nothing else like it, guys. A vintage Honda motorcycle, whether it be this one, or the one inside the house, or another one down there that ain't working. There's nothing like riding vintage Honda motorcycles. It's just the feel is completely beat every other motorcycle known to mankind. It's just a way better experience. Yo, you just can't beat it, guys. So get to riding vintage Hondas if you're like us. You can ride a Harley, I don't care what you ride, as long as you enjoy it. But I'm telling y'all, vintage Hondas are where it's at. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out of here.